Hello, my name is Alice Piar, and I'm going to be playing Pancha.
My name is Mariadela Belle Alvarez, and I'm playing Carmen.
Hi, I'm Abigail Chagolla, and I will be playing Estela.
Hola, mi nombre es Bethmari Márquez Barreto, and I'll be playing Ana.
Hey, I'm Xochi de la Luna, and I'll be playing Rosalie.
My name is Adlyn Carreras, and I'm the co-director.
And I'm Lelis Brito, and I am the co-director with Adlyn.
So I want to know a quick plot overview of this show.
There's this sewing factory that's owned by the protagonist's sister, and so everything happens there, and the story basically talks about different aspects and topics of what it's like to be a woman, and the struggles of being a woman, and also the struggles of being immigrant women in a country.
You know, they're on a deadline, somebody's not eating well, the other one is upset because she doesn't have any money, and so just how that plays out. And really it's a story about women, Latino women.
And I love that it touches on also the intergenerational struggles too, because there's also the young Ana, and then there's the Carmen and the way that she sees the society and her own role in society and teaching and all that. It's awesome.
Their crisis is around identity along many lines, including body image, like family role, cultural identity.
Yeah, like it's definitely good to see yourself in a character, and I see myself in Rosalie in some ways, right? The directors gave me a choice of playing Rosalie as a cis woman or a trans woman, and because I'm a trans woman and I wanted to show trans women being accepted and held by a family of women, I chose to play as a trans woman.
A glimpse into a Latina woman's life, and I wanted it to be authentic. I wanted it to feel real, and I wanted to show, that we are multifaceted. We're not just one thing. We're many things, and we think about a lot of things at the same time as we go through this life in this country.
I think my biggest challenge with playing Estela is the fact that she has such a huge emotional journey, because something that I, just like a lot of my castmates, I haven't ever experienced, being an immigrant in this country. I have never had the fear of having my doors kicked down and getting dragged by ICE and taken away from my home, from the place where I'm living at. I have familiar experience, but I myself have never gone through that.
The biggest challenge with playing Carmen is the age difference. So Doña Carmen is about 25 years older than I am. She's in her mid-50s. And that's, a time of life that I have not yet experienced. Although I would say there's a lot of Doña Carmen's mannerisms that I think I feel affinity and familiarity with.
I second that.
So there's ways that I very much relate to Doña Carmen, and at the same time, having an older woman's body is not an experience that I've had yet.
There's many reasons to see this show. So one of the reasons we go to theater is mirror neurons. We're experiencing through somebody else. So what I'm hoping that people will get to experience is a clear representation of body dysmorphia, of not liking your body in different ways that people navigate and come to a better understanding or a higher feeling of love. If Latinos come, if Latinas come, that they will see themselves. They'll see who they are on stage, not some stereotype, not some other version, but oh yeah, I recognize that, I get that,
No matter what type of culture you are or Latino culture you are, that's something that happened to me, or that's something that's how the family culture works.
I think everybody at one point, unless you're indigenous, which is a different story, has in their generational story has some immigration, and and each generation is carrying some of those stories, is suppressing or letting some of it go or reinventing it. And so to see anybody's immigration story, I think, feeds our own understanding.
I think people should come and see this show for all the reasons that she said, but also because this is a universal story. It's a human story. People will be able to relate to a mother-daughter dynamic of not getting along, or having that daughter wanting to leave to do something else or know more than you. That's a universal story. It's a universal story of people working together for a common goal. That's a universal story. We don't get a lot of Latino stories told on stage or on TV, and if we do, they're sometimes skewed a particular way. I think this is a real good view of reality for Latino women, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of that.